Guys, our guest is ready right now, so we are bringing him on. Okay. Hello, legend. Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful.
It's nice having you on the show.
Thanks for having me here.
Okay. First of all, I know I'm supposed to introduce you, but I would not be able to do it the way I'm supposed to. So I would like you to address your viewers right now because they are listening. Tell us, who is Righteous Man?
Hello, everyone. My name is Righteous Man. I'm super excited to be here. And Righteous Man is an upcoming artist, I'm a minister of the gospel, a conscious musician, and a father, a grandfather, and I've been in the business for so many years.
I disagree with that, legend, because I know you've been around for a while. You are one of the people who has paid his dues in the reggae gospel ministry, and I have watched you severally perform live at events, and there is this energy and electrifying performance you always put on display. So it makes me wonder, how do you do it? Because I'm aware that some artists do enhance their performance with some substances, illegal substances. So how do you carry yourself so effortlessly, as if there is no weight in your body? Let us know.
Reason why you should not disagree with me when I say I'm an upcoming artist. That is the most reason why you should not disagree with me, because it takes somebody that's upcoming, somebody that still got this fire in him, somebody that has not arrived yet, some to do the things that I do. Now, like we're talking about like 4 decades in the industry, I am still jumping. That means I'm up and going. I'm still, I've not arrived yet. I'm a man on a transit, moving from one location to another location. I do not need hard drugs to make me do the things I do. I already have the most high, so I don't need anything to get me high. So I don't know. I don't know. I think it's the grace of God, because God has blessed me with good health. God has blessed me with every gift, the gift of talent, the gift of life, the gift of good health. So I just make proper use of it. And I believe strongly in my spirit that even when I'm 70, when I'm 80, 90, I will still be jumping. You know, let's not forget my father passed on at the age of 115. So I still have a long way to go. My grandfather passed on at the age of 114. So I still have a long way to go. So I know hard drugs is the grace of God. That's what I'm doing today, and I'll keep doing it.
Okay, you have always fought for a better Nigeria through your music. Do you still believe in Nigeria?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Nigeria is a great country with bad leaders. Yeah. So will I say Nigeria is bad? No. But we have bad leaders. We have little minds. You see, this is intentional. What I'm wearing today is representing something. You see this color? Is representing my brothers, my sister being slaughtered in Benue States. You know? You see? Is Nigeria is, understand me, corrupt. Everything is politics in this country. It's so sad. It's so sad, and to be frank with you, it's only God that will save us, because if we are open for our leaders to help us, if you are if we are trusting our leaders, these are leaders today, to take us out of this doom that we find ourselves in, that means we have a long way to go. So but I still believe in Nigeria. I believe Nigeria will rise again. I don't know how, but God will make it happen. Something will happen for a great change in this country. It's our country. I love my country. It's so sad that this is happening to us today, but it's our country. It's our country. I believe in Nigeria, but I don't believe.
Okay, legend, like I always call you, you have been around for decades, and I know it takes integrity and dignity for you to still remain relevant in the industry. How has it been? How was it when you just started? How has the journey been? The challenges, the ups and downs. What has really changed in the reggae music industry, and what can be done to fix it?
That we are trying to fix. I don't know what is wrong with reggae music that we are. There's something that is constant in life. It's called change. When you refuse to change, then you start having problem. It's like faction. Those things that we see today, the things that we see today, we say, "Wow, look at what this guy is wearing. Look at this bar bottom and all that." Once rained before, it's like it's just going around the circle. So when you see new thing, you embrace it. If you don't wear it, it's your business. If you wear it, it's your business. So I nothing wrong with reggae music. Now let me talk about my humble beginning. My story is so long. That is why I am so happy that by the grace of God, around September, my month of birth, I'll be launching my book, The Man Righteous Man. And the man righteous man is everything about righteous man. I won't say does everything, at least my humble beginnings. And what a lot of people, wrote about me, tribute about what I've been and where I'm coming from. It's not been easy, but consistency, passion, hard work, prayer, and grace is just the motto driving this man, righteous man. I, I I I was telling a friend yesterday. I said the devil by now will be tired of me. Because I'm a man. I don't run after. I don't run after the stage. I run after souls. It's not about whether the millions of followers, but I just know that my music have been able to touch one life, just one. For me, is a great joy. So my story has been, beautiful because music is what I love to do. At the age of 8, I knew that I was going to do music. So I didn't go to school. I didn't go to school. I, 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 at the age of 14, my mom and my dad separated, and everybody, packed with my mom. But I decided to stay with my dad. But it wasn't easy. It's a long story, but I'm not going to tell that story now. So that was at the age of 14, 15. No father, no mother. My mother was there, a prayer warrior, guiding me spiritually. My father was there, good man too. I can't fault them. They just had their misunderstanding. So the thing affected everybody, but her moved on my own. I refused to go with my mom. I refused to stay with my dad. So at the age of 15, I rented my own house. At the age of 16, I was still on my own. At the age of 17, I came to Lagos. At the age of 18, I recorded my album under Felicity Liberty Records. At the age of 19, the album came out, and this is The Righteous Man today, back to back, with almost 31 albums to my credit and singles. I think I have the highest video collection in this country, if I'm not mistaken. I have not seen anybody. 189 videos, official videos that I've done over the years. So it's the grace of God that have kept me going. So we must give him praise for the breath of life, for the gift of talent, and the grace to move on. So my story is long, but my book that is coming out will tell a lot of stories about the man, righteous man.
You win, and then what's a good music? What does a good music mean to you?
sorry, I didn't hear you for some time. The thing went off, so I didn't hear you. So can you the question again?
I said, have you ever participated in any musical competition? And did you win? And also, what's a good music to you?
Ah, let me tell you, I started very young, so the competition I had growing up was competing with myself. You know, competing with myself. There's never been a time I stood anywhere, stand anywhere to say, okay, this competition, trying to see if one is the best vocalist or the best songwriter and all that. So I've never done that all my life as a musician. And then when you talk about good music, uh, there's a saying that one man's meat is another man's poison. You understand me? So we have good music everywhere. We have bad music everywhere. But what I will tell you is this: there are some people playing music, and they are playing music, and they are dancing to the music they are playing to. And there are some people that think they are playing music, but music is playing them, and they are still dancing to the music. Music is music. The music you feel is bad is somebody's best song. You know, I've listened to some hit songs in this country, some hit songs, and I'll say, "Oh, who produced this song? How did it?" And the song, if just go to YouTube and see followers, people just love the guy. People just so I think it's grace. So for that, I cannot judge bad music or good music. I won't say okay because my music is conscious, is spiritual, but my music addresses the he's in the society and praises to God. Then I will say the person that talks about wine and all that is bad. But the only thing I can condemn when it comes to music is musicians promoting sex gang music that talks about sex gang and all that, drugs and all that, then I can say, okay, that is bad music. It's not, I'm not talking about music, is not just about the sound, it's not just about the instrumentation, it's not just about the beat, it's about the content, what you are giving out to the people. So if what you're giving out to the people is going to lead the people to hell, to drug addiction and all that, I would say yes, that's bad music. So it's not beat because you can pick that same beat and say Jesus is the savior of the world, and it becomes a good music. So instrumentation is about the content. Yeah.
Okay, Legend, we have a message for you. Okay, I want to ask you, sir, how has it been staying away from music for a long time, knowing fully well is your first love? And how do you make money? Because we see many of your colleagues working in companies. James from Mikotu.
I've never stayed away from music. Maybe you are watching another television. I've never stayed away from music since I started. I have never. There's a year before the lockdown and after the lockdown that I did video every month. I was dropping a song every month. I dropped 12 videos for the year, and I keep working. Like this year, and I've done like 2 videos. I've released like 2 songs. As I'm talking to you, I'm in the studio producing another one, and I'm shooting the video. So that is the way I work. So I've been working all my life. I don't know how it feels to be with for work. I've never experienced it. Even when I was 5 years ago, I almost died during the lockdown. I almost died, and even on my sick bed, I was still writing because I knew I was going to come out from that sickness. It was a near-death experience. I was like a toothpick that my wife could just pick me up, so light. But God came in, God intervened, God healed me. It's not medicine of God. I'm a testimony of God's miraculous power. I'm a living testimony that miracle still happen, that God is still in the business of doing miracles. God healed me when I prayed. God healed me. So I've never stayed away from music. Yeah, I don't know. God provides for me. I'm not doing badly at all. at all. I'm not doing badly. Over the years, immediately I started doing music, I started progressing. The first thing I did was to own my own studio. Not just own the studio as one manager or one chairman. I had to learn the trade. I went into video production too. I don't give my work to people to edit. I direct videos and I edit too myself. You see all the graphics, I design all my graphics, almost everything myself and my wife. We do almost everything. Almost everything. So apart from doing my job, I'm doing somebody else's job. So I have a lot of clients everywhere in America, Australia, Japan, UK, everywhere. People call me for jobs. So if I'm not on the stage, maybe on somebody's stage, working for somebody, I'm still working. So I make money from production. So I'm still into the business of entertainment all around. I organize concerts for people, promotion and all that for people. So I do a lot apart from me singing. So I make money from those things. And sometimes through my singing, too, money still comes. And by the grace of God, I have 5 children. 3 are graduates. I'm a grandfather already, and I have 2 already. One is entering the university very soon, and the last one is there doing music too and the schooling and all that. So God has blessed me.
Okay, you have another message, Legend. My name is Tony from Bariga. I can tell you put a lot of passion into your music. Shout out to the host of the show, Queensley. Okay, sir. All
Yes,
right.
to the host. To the host.
Okay, because of our time, I really want to quickly add this. You have a lot of fans all over the world. What word of advice can you give out to people who are looking up to you?
It's better to look up to God. Yeah, it's good to look up to me, look up to my good side, because none is perfect, but it's better to look up to God, the author and the finisher of your faith. I'm like a resources. I tap from the source. So I will advise you, you have the power and authority, you have everything it takes as a child of God to connect to the source I'm connecting from. So that you know what it is to you want something and you want to pass it through somebody. When I don't pack them now, maybe wetin I won't give you now, I no go full like that because I go wan still reserve some. But when you are connecting straight from the source, not from the resources, then you enjoy what I'm enjoying. So connect to God, seek the face of God. Let Him show you what He wants. Not just sometimes we choose our way and say, God, come and bless our way. No, tell God to show you His way. In His ways there's prosperity. In His ways there's good health. In His ways there's wealth. In His ways there's so much blessings. But sometimes we choose what we want and we say, okay, come and bless this thing, and you don't know if that is what God wants for you. So connect to the source and not to resources. Look up to God, and He will see you through. And don't forget, follow righteous man. Support my brand. Don't forget, I'm still an upcoming artist, so I've not gotten there yet. So make can push me? Make can push me?
Okay. Okay, Legend, it seems the fans does not want you to leave right now, so you have another message. I love one of your songs, The Poor People Living in Fear. No, we can't take it no longer. I'm a big fan, John from Ikeja.
Thank you, John. No, we can take it.
Okay, guys, we are really sorry about that break in transmission. Okay, it was about talking about answering John's question, but we'll come back to that. You know what music does to many. Okay. Hey, you have one or two things? All right, guys, welcome back. Those videos you just watched is from our guest, the legend in the house. So we are bringing him online back right now. Okay, I think we have a message. I'm Joy from Balogun from Surulere. I don't think you get enough credit. I don't think you are told enough what your music does to many who are depressed.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
So from the message we just got now, so your fans all over the world still expect more from the righteous man. And then quickly before you answer, before you get to this question, okay, you've already gotten the message, and we will be expecting more from the righteous man. But before we went on that break, you actually wanted to perform one of the music that caught the fancy of one of your fans. So we want to hear it now.
Okay, I think a friend said he's in love with No, and this is another unconscious song, but it's a sad reality of what is happening today. Like the song we did like how many years ago. We can't even change the lyrics. We can't even change the message because it's the same people, the same old wine in a new bottle. So I will say, no, we can't take it no longer. The poor people living in fear. No, this is a serious matter. So much blood, sweat, and tears. No, we can't take it no longer. The poor people living in fear. Oh, no, this is a serious matter. So much blood, sweat, and tears. How we and them a go walk this out. When them not understand the poor man's language, the rich are getting richer, the poor getting poorer. And that's your mouth. What we are gonna do, what we are gonna do. Hey, in a time like this, so what we are gonna do, what we are gonna do. Things are getting tough. What we are gonna do, what we are gonna do when our brothers are down in men with State. What we are gonna do, what we are gonna do. And the people them say so. We can't take it no longer. Stop this killing in Benue State. No, this is a serious matter. Only God can save us. God, that is the poor man's prayer. God, they cry we from Benue State. God, they for so long and too long. No, this is a serious matter.
That was fantastic. Okay, lastly, I watched a video you uploaded on your social media about the woman, a particular song you perform about the woman with the issue of blood. It's really touching. It was as in, that song inspired me a lot. Can you throw more light on it?
Dried up is my story. Dried up is my story, and I had to use the woman with the issue of blood to tell my story. Like I said before, 5 years ago, you know, around the lockdown, the COVID-19 era, I fell ill. It was a sugar spike, sugar spike issue. I think it was really almost 500. So that time I was inside because righteous man is one man that's very active, always up and going, always busy. But during the lockdown, I was in one place, no exercise, nothing, just stay, eat, and all that. And my best food, you can give me all the food in the world. I won't if it's not cook and bread. Forget it. It's so easy for me to snack with. So during that lockdown, I had that sugar spike issue, and it was terrible. That almost took my life from one hospital to another hospital to the extent the doctor says that my kidney is gone. My kidney was gone. Yes, and it was bad. But you know, my guy, my wife was with me, stood by me in prayer. We're moving with my family members. Then I won't forget. I'm going to say Kepi Ekpeyong, you know, the Nollywood veteran Kepi Ekpeyong. He was there with me, 247. You know, so it got to a level where the last hospital we went to, they now had to, you know, they taught my wife how to give me the insulin injection. And they said, please don't take this man to Yaba because he won't survive. It's just like going back home and die. You know, so it was terrible. I cannot even face up like this to the ceiling and sleep. I'll be coughing, cough, 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 and you know. So I was always resting on one side. It was terrible. So, but one night I prayed the prayer. That night I was facing, I was coughing. My wife was telling me, "Why not turn, turn, baby, turn?" I said, "Hey, leave me alone." I was aggressive in my spirit. Leave me. But she never knew what I was doing at that time because I've prayed. A lot of people have prayed. When I said something, I said, "Father, I have prayed. It seems you are not listening. A lot of people have prayed. Pastors, my friends, everybody have prayed to you. And mind you, while they're dying on my bed, I still have some people that will call. They don't know I'm dying. They will call. They say, my husband is dying. Or my husband is dying. Please help with money." I tell my wife, transfer money to this person. At that time, my father was still alive. I was sending money to my father, not knowing. My father never knew I was in the hospital dying. Then I prayed this prayer. I said, "Father, I have prayed. A lot of people have prayed. Since you are not listening, now I'm inviting you, my Lord and Savior. Come pray for me. Let me see if you won't answer your own prayer." And that was the turning point. I slept like a baby that night. Woke up. Before I woke up, I saw just hand, my belly to my chest, just moving around. I woke up. I said, "Look, babe, I saw the hand of God." I said, "How?" I said, "I just saw hands moving inside my body." She said, "Hey." I said, "Yes." So she went, brought the glucometer, what do you call it, and checked my sugar level. Sugar level that was 300 and something to 400 came down to normal. As I'm talking to you, 5 years, I've not taken any medication for diabetes. My kidney is functioning well, no diabetes in my system. Everything dried up. So the song came. And a certain woman came for 12 years with a hitcher of blood. Worries and trouble the order of the day, but she never gave up like me. Yes, she ain't on the healer in town. She pushed, harder she pushed, forced her way through the crowd just to touch the garments. Dried up, the blood dried up, dried up, it's dried up, dried up, diabetes dried up with just a touch. My brother, you can still touch the hem of his garment with your heart. Connect with God. No matter what you are going through, even when the doctors say go, you will die. Tell the doctors, whose report will you believe? It's God's report, not the doctor's report. Don't give up in any situation you find yourself. Don't give up. There's still a God there watching you to see how you, if you still trust Him. Trust God. Trust God. So that is dried up for you. That's how diabetes dried up, no issue, everything. You see me still bouncing like a bouncing baby boy.
Thank you so much, Legend, for coming and joining in on the show. Thank you so much. It's been wonderful talking to you.
Pleasure. Thank you too. Thanks to the producer. Thank you so much, everybody.
All right, guys, that was Righteous Man on the show.